This is Paul. Yes. Um, I just got to the cafeteria. Um, it is 8:30. Yes. And it's Tuesday, December 25th. Oh. I didn't get any phone calls, and I realized that it's Christmas. And you probably thought I was mean yesterday to mention that my sons are actually graduating 2 years after they should be graduating. Ouch. But if you thought I was mean yesterday, you'll be surprised how mean I am today. Now, I told you that I wanted my sons yesterday, and you, as the sheriff and the police departments, decided no, we can't remove a protection order. Well, I thought you should have. Oh, I thought you should have removed my name from the docket, and you shouldn't have put my name in the newspaper because it's my name that they received when they were born. It's not their name until they're adults. Pooh. Now, this honorable mention of Zachary being a nose guard in the Associated Press, yes, for the other teams that had to compete against the Quilcene High School, the thought of having students that really were not challenged during their academic years, yes, because of the child abduction and the kidnapping, Pope. I thought that you, as law enforcement, should have enforced my rights as a father. Now, I'm going to have to say that it was fraudulent all the years they spent in school for the last 7 years and 6 months, because Zachary should graduate between 17 and 18 years old. And I know that you thought 19 years and 5 months wasn't too old. But when I see that they were on the honor roll, yes, 4.0 students. As a father, I thought, no, I don't think they're that smart. Coach. Now, my sons are always equating themselves to myself as if I were some idiot father that was only a 3.0 student. Yes. Uh, well, dropped out of 4 different colleges before I got my organizational management degree. Yes. And being a B student's not good enough for them, so my wife decided to enroll them in school so they wouldn't be challenged. Yes. And then she herself would never have to do anything, and she could always tell the court how good they're doing in school. Yes. When really they didn't have any homework. I mean, if you think about it, yes. Zachary should be a senior right now. He should be graduating this next year. I would have thought that even if their grades were not that good, if they were challenged to learn, yes, it's better for the actual child, yes, if they don't do as well, but they feel the competitiveness of the academic community. Now, I have quite a few pictures today, and I thought I'd spend the first 3 hours of today just kind of doing a little review. It's good to look at what we learned yesterday. Oh, Now, this last name, Zachary Budnick, yes, Bishop Budnick, Deacon Budnick, Maximilian Budnick, and Benjamin Budnick. Yeah, they actually can't use my last name until they're adults. Pooh. The minor's name, yes, it's my name that you've been using. Ooch. I'm the actual father. Yes, I was the one that signed for the Social Security numbers. These were their actual dates of birth. Now, Zachary was born on 16th of January of 2002. Yes. He was born in the University of Washington. Yes. They said he was a preemie, but I don't think he was. Now, Bishop was born on January 4th of 2003, and he's going to be 16, and he's a freshman. Now, how many freshmen get their driver's licenses? Now, I know my wife's been making excuses of why they can't drive when you're only a freshman in high school. Ouch. As I remember it, I was a junior in high school when I got my driver's license. Yes, I think well, it was July, the summer of 1986. I would have been a junior. Oh, oh, oh. And then Deacon was born in April 18th of 2004. Yeah. Maximilian was born on December 18th of 2006. He just had a birthday. Yeah. Now, thinking about it, 2006, 2000, he's 12 years old. Exactly, when's he going to graduate? Now, I don't know their actual grades except for what I read in the Peninsula Daily News. Yes. But when I emailed the newspapers, right, and I told them of the fraud and the abusiveness of holding children back so that the parent that you gave custody can say, oh, they're 4.0 students and they're doing so good in football. Well, there's no big surprise in that, considering they weren't actually being challenged while going to school district. Yes. Now it's Christmas Day, and you say you can't do anything, but I wanted to mention my birthday. Yeah. July 13, 1970. Yes. Now, the information based on this certificate is correct to the best of my knowledge and belief. Coach, to the best of my knowledge and belief, yes. Benjamin was actually born on Guam, the resident state, and we were homeschooling. CPS visited us once, and Heidi had documented their actual grade. And I think when she got to school, she thought, well, I'll hold them back a year because I'm not quite sure, but it ended up being 2 years. Yes. I think we were very good parents when we were married because I do remember reading quite a few books with them. Yeah. Every night I'd spend about, 20 minutes to a half an hour with each of them, and we went to the library in Airway Heights every week. Yes. And they were really good readers when I was their father. Ooch. Now, this court has allowed for the abuse of my sons. You've allowed for them to compete on teams where they have the unfair advantage of being 2 years older than the other competitors. Ooch. Now, I'm wanting to file some lawsuits today, and you'd say the court is closed, but I would like to know, what can you do on Christmas Day? Yeah. Could you talk to an attorney and sign documents? Oh my gosh, not very sensible not being with the family today. I mean, if I could get an attorney to sit with me in this cafeteria and just sign lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit, how many attorneys would, well, disregard their own families so as to make all kinds of money? Yes, suing this county, suing Brennan, suing Quilcene, suing Jefferson County. Now, there are some attorneys that don't really celebrate Christmas the way that a lot of evangelicals do. Yes, I don't think I would have had a difficult time getting an appointment with an attorney, yes, that would have signed a large number of lawsuits, even though it's Christmas Day. Now, I told you yesterday that Heidi wasn't a resident. Pooh, choo choo. Could you call Child Protective Services on Guam? And then could you call CPS in the state of Washington? I'd like to know how many attorneys would like to sign some lawsuits today. Because I would. I'd like to sue every cop in the United States of America. I'd like to get to sue at every sheriff. I'd like to sue every oath of office that has sworn on oath that they would support and defend the Constitution of the state.